Welcome back to the Red Booth Show. I'm here with producer Pro Reese.
Hey everybody.
How's it going?
Pretty good.
Good. So you were just talking about what happens to people who are creative that end up getting regular job and not working on what they want.
Definitely. You lose it. You kind of go into a down spiral, you know what I mean? And that's just anything creative that you would like to do. I mean, people stop reading because they have to go to work and have a job and all this other stuff. So whatever it is you enjoy, you lose that creativity of it because you got to kind of put food on the table for the family and everything. So,
which I respect that very much. I
no,
just have
definitely.
to say, for all the people out there that work really hard and take care of your family, that's props to you.
No,
and there are people that do it and still keep their dream alive and do stuff on the side. And they should do it on the weekends. They should do it in the evenings, whenever you can. If you're creative, you need to be doing it.
Definitely, especially if you have a family, because it's like if you don't have joy in your own personal life, how are you going to bring joy to your kids, your wife, or your husband?
Okay, high five on that one.
Yeah.
That is so true, right?
You know what I mean?
So true.
So gotta stay creative.
You can't die on the inside.
Most people do.
Oh my god.
Unfortunately, they do.
You're right about that, I think.
They definitely do. So that's why I'm trying to just figure out a way. It's like, okay, let me put out the stuff I love to do, make a cool revenue stream from it, and be able to continue to do it so I don't die inside. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So. Nice. And you've worked with JCole. That's pretty cool. He's a great artist. I really like his music.
Yeah, so I actually went on tour with Wale and JCole, and it was because of Wale. He wanted me to come work on his album. It was the album About Nothing with Jerry Seinfeld.
Nice.
And I actually got to start the album off. So I'm watching a bunch of Jerry. I had to watch every show, every episode. That was literally my homework. That's all I was doing on the bus or whatever. And we were recording, and JCole and Wale are really good friends. He comes over, we're working on a song, and his right hand man is just he's like, all right, we gotta go. The bus is loading up, and Cole's I'm sitting right next to Cole in the back of the bus, with my microphone and my laptop, because we didn't have a bus with a studio on it. And he's like, nah, I'm about to finish this, and he kills it. He sits there for maybe 5 minutes, writes it, and then one take, and he murders it. He sounds exactly how he sounds on record in real life. He's a really, really great artist.
That's
and
amazing.
A super, super humble dude. And his just the way he thinks is laser focused. He knows what he wants to do, and he's, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't look like he does anything that's not significant to what he's trying to achieve. So the fact that he would let me sit there and engineer, because he engineers and makes beats and hops on my stuff, it was pretty dope. But sitting there with Wale, it made it a little bit easier, definitely. You know what I mean?
Having him there, you first met Wale?
Yeah. I went on tour with him, but they were on tour together. So
nice.
That's kind of how that happened. So.
Wow. So I heard something, and you don't have to say anything about this. We could just cut it out if you don't want. But I heard that JCole is the way that it is nowadays with the record deals. Basically, he only gets money from going on tour. He doesn't really get stuff from the music, from the song buys, the online stuff and all that stuff.
No, so you definitely do. So with him, he produces a lot of his stuff, and he has his hand in a lot of stuff. So you want to, because that's how you're going to make your money. But the other thing too is, what people don't realize is, these artists, they have publishing deals. So what they do is they go get a pub deal for however much amount of money. If they're huge like that, they probably can get $1 million or plus or whatever. And then what they'll do is they'll write their songs, which writes them out of their pub deal. So after the album is over, they make money on that because they wrote the album. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So somebody who doesn't really allow a lot of writers on their album, they're just writing themselves out of their deal. So they made money from that. Then for being a writer and publisher, they're going to make money from that.
Right.
Then they're going to get money from the sales.
Like, this is all the stuff you have to register on ASCAP and BMI.
ASCAP, SoundScan,
Yeah.
Harry Fox, you know what I mean? And even the crazy part about that is a lot of people don't understand where their revenue stream comes from, you know what I mean? So he's somebody that really does. So I'm pretty sure he has all that set up. But yeah, they get a pub deal and they write themselves out of it, you know what I mean? So they're making money on that. They're making money on tours and stuff, but the more money comes from tours and merch, obviously.
Right.
But I'm pretty sure you're still making a big chunk if you're writing yourself out of $1 million pub deal. You know what I mean? So
It's not bad.
no, it's not bad at all. It's not bad at all. And then like they know you're gonna sell, so you know they call it pipeline. You know what I mean? So they just look at, okay, your projections from your last record sold this, so we project that you're gonna sell this, you're gonna make this in this amount of time. So they advance you a certain amount of money, and then when your record comes back, you recoup, and then you do another pub deal, make more money.
Nice.
So, you know.
Oh, we have to take another break.
Yeah.
On that note, we'll be right back with producer Pro Reese. Thanks for watching my interview so far with producer Pro Reese, and you can continue to watch the rest of our interview by clicking here.